Popular Mechanics little
section
segment.
right there.
Yeah.
I was just no, you're right. I mean, I'm looking at all this technology.
Yeah.
I'm thinking,
But you know what
wow,
the
man,
sad
but,
thing about it is? We still got a lot of ignorant motherfuckers out there that will never use that technology, even if they could
would.
afford it.
Look, man,
they will never use that. They can barely pick up a fucking book these days. Are you kidding me?
Well, I'm just thinking. Listen, I'm coming home one night on the weekend. Maybe I got enough. Maybe I got some money, and I want to buy myself a sex robot because I just don't want to deal with all the bullshit from people.
You don't want to hear all the jibber jabber?
No. I mean, granted, it could probably be the end of civilization because men will have sex robots instead of having women, and no more babies being born.
No, well.
You really think about that shit?
They'll have me to look forward to then. Good.
Hey, look, and what's wrong with that? Women already have sort of a mechanical device to themselves.
But the thing is, there's certain things I like about women, like when they scream at you, they slap at you, they claw at you, they tell you to pull their hair.
None of which you can do.
That's what I'm all about, Corey. I'm all about interaction, not just putting my thing in something and
you ain't got no thing to interact with,
and it moving around like one of those goddamn dance robots. I don't need that.
You watch this. You don't interact with that at all. So you ain't got no way to say. That.
You go ahead and you go screw your
watching porn doesn't count.
You go ahead and screw your Robbie robot, whatever.
All right. Yeah. I just thought I heard that. I thought it was.
It's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah, you never know.
It's amazing. I mean, it scares me in a way. It really does.
But you know what? The thing is, if you think about it, people are already doing that. Because you know
like
what?
The guy was having sex with cars?
Well, not so much, but, got plenty of people jerking off to the internet for crying out loud, so.
Guilty.
Yeah.
But
your
look,
hand's kind of messy there. I think you got hair conditioner.
I mean, I really do think that maybe this is what scares me. Mm-hmm. And I know we're joking around, but in all seriousness, right. I see this technology moving so fast, man.
Right.
It makes me think, how fast can you move before you get so ahead of yourself before we just destroy ourselves?
with the iPhone?
It starts with, hey, look, today the iPhone, tomorrow Armageddon.
Right.
I'm just saying.
You got to think about who's programming all these things. Yeah, you never know. I mean, once AI, really starts to improve, there's no telling what could happen. But
I really am scared.
But
that
the
thing
is, I still think people are too stupid to actually program something like that to actually work right, because people can barely make cars that fucking work for that long. So we'll have to wait and see.
I'm expecting for that maximum overdrive scenario.
For the fucking green cloud to come from space.
I don't know. I'm expecting just
who made who?
Yeah.
Who made you? Who made who? Who made you?
Yeah. Fucking AC/DC doing the soundtrack while our
Whenever
phones are turned against us.
Whenever you start hearing the AC/DC soundtrack, you better run.
Yeah. But yeah, talk about smartphones. I think phones are gonna get too smart one day. Phones gonna come after me with a butcher knife one day. So hey, look, that's our popular mechanics section right there. It was just something that I thought was funny. So anyway,
things on Corey's
before we
mind.
get into email here, you told me something that was funny.
What?
You brought up Chris Brown. Man.
Oh my God, dude! What the fuck is going on with this world?
Now I thought we were through with Chris Brown.
Oh no!
What's happening now? Chris Brown is the R&B / actor star who who hit this other R&B singer, this girl named Rihanna.
Yeah.
And he's a young guy. Rihanna's pretty young too. And
they're a couple. They've been dating for a while. Yeah. But apparently
she did something to him that he made. I'm not going to defend the guy. He hit her for whatever reason. He hit her, which I didn't think is right.
Yeah. Well, here I got the charges. He was throwing charges at him. Let's see here. It says right here. Brown pushed Rihanna's head against the window, punched her with his right hand, and then continued driving while hitting her. The affidavit says he also bit his girlfriend on the ear. He must be a Tyson fan. Let's see here. It also says that, let's see here, warrant was requested. Phones. Apparently, he got pissed off. Let's see here. I'm trying to look for the reason why he got pissed off. But I think Rihanna made a call basically to somebody about the fuck here. Let me look.
Damn,
anyway,
yeah,
you go. Yeah, but anyway,
wait a minute.
the guy punched
he punched her and bit her. So he repeatedly punched her
because because apparently she threatened him about some phone call he made. He made some phone call, thought that Rihanna thought he was talking to another chick, and she flipped out on him basically.
Wait a minute. So what? He hit her while driving?
Yeah.
So what was she hitting him?
Yeah. No.
Okay. So wait a minute.
Okay. It says right here, according to detectives, Brown and Rihanna got into a fight early February 8th after the singer checked her boyfriend's cell phone and found a text message from another woman. Brown pulled his car over and tried to push Rihanna out, but she still was wearing her seatbelt. Then Brown pushed her head against the window, pushed her, and then it goes into...
And then he started hitting her?
He started hitting her, yeah.
Wait a minute. He started pushing her, then he started hitting her, and then he bit her.
Right.
That nigga sound like something out of 28 Days Later, man. He sound like he's got the rage disease.
Zombie. Yeah.
That sounds crazy to me, man.
It is crazy.
And now she's supposed to be getting back with him.
Well, did you see you saw the photo of her, right?
She looked beat down.
She looked like fucking Tyson beat her up. Yeah, she looked like shit. She looked like she was knocked the fuck out. Yeah,
she had her eyes closed and everything. She looked like her face got ran over.
She looked like Jimmy Walker.
It looked like somebody threw her out in the middle of the street and a fucking truck hit her in the face.
Yeah. So and apparently it says here Brown's blows causing Rihanna's mouth to fill with blood. After she took the gun. Yeah, it's a mess. It was a huge mess, apparently. Yeah.
Can I see this?
Yeah. But basically he had charges thrown against him, but apparently Rihanna's come out and said that she still loves the guy and she still wants to live her storybook romance.
And
she actually said that. She said this is like her fairy tale romance with this fucking guy.
A fairy tale people don't get beat the fuck down.
Yeah, I know. Right, I know. And after she came out and said this,
maybe some grim ass fairy tale.
While she was in the hospital, her father came out and said, when the pictures were released, her father was disgusted about it. I'm sure obviously he was pissed off about what had happened. But the thing is, when she was released, she started making comments about how she still loved the guy. And after hearing those comments, I have to admit I lost every bit of respect I had for her as an artist. Just all went fucking down the tubes because I'm like, oh my god, this girl, she obviously has some serious daddy issues going on. Because
is that a daddy? Maybe if your daddy beat the shit out of you, but
that's the thing. I don't know anything about the father, but usually with cases like this, it's all textbook psychology when it boils down to it. But I'm like, what kind of father figure has this girl had to get to the point where she is right now, where she allows somebody she's in love with beat the shit out of her, and then later on forgive him and think it's okay, and everyone shouldn't make a big deal out of it. There's some issues going on with her. It makes no sense, And people have come out. Donald Trump came out today and said that she gets back to this guy. She is a loser, and she should be a loser, and she doesn't deserve a career if she ends up going back to this guy. And apparently Oprah Winfrey is getting involved in this whole thing. I think I just heard today that Rihanna, I guess, she was talking about not pressing charges against him. Now, I think Oprah talked some sense to her or something, Oprah Winfrey, and I think she is going to testify against him about the whole incident. But he's up on charges. I think he I don't know what's going to happen to him. But the other crazy news I heard is that he's still going to be nominated for the Nickelodeon's Kid Choice Award.
Oh, so he's not hosting. He's going to be nominated.
No, but he's nominated.
What is best?
He's being nominated for the
best woman beater,
best R&B.
R&B.
Best R&B beater.
Yeah.
So he had a song before all this happened. He had a song that was going to be nominated, and Nickelodeon has made a statement saying that regardless of what has happened, he's still going to be a part of, as far as the nomination is still going to stand.
Why the fuck would you do that?
I don't know. And I don't know what kind of message.
Why would you put that out there for kids?
That's what I'm saying.
If there was the Academy Awards, that motherfucker wouldn't be on there.
But I guarantee you, that stirred so much controversy today that I'm sure Nickelodeon is going to come to their fucking senses. And I think they're talking about removing anything dealing with Chris Brown and Rihanna out of the show. So which, it's like, that brings up a lot of issues, and, kids are going to be asking about that. I mean, their parents are going to make comments. The parents know that kids are watching this, and, somebody's being nominated who is basically is out in public beating up his fucking girlfriend.
Yeah, fine example that is for the kids.
Exactly. And that's a sad fact. So I hope to God fucking Nickelodeon, those dipshits over there, will get their head straight and go, we shouldn't be a part of it. We shouldn't be allowing an artist being nominated for anything, especially after this. It's horrible what he did. And I don't understand how a huge network can just think that, well, we'll keep his personal life separate and his music separate. I'm like, no. This is.
It's just like they did with
fucked up.
Oh man, I can't remember the director's name.
What did he? Do you remember what he directed?
Yeah, no, he directed Rosemary's Baby. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Shit. The guy who's accused of screwing he did screw
he's 13.
Roman Polanski. Yeah.
Statutory rape with a 13-year-old girl.
And he ran and he fucking
and
left
he
the
fled
country.
the fucking country.
Yeah.
Now, okay, say what you want to about like he came out with that movie, The Pianist, I think.
Yeah.
Great movie, man.
Yeah.
Great movie, great director. Mm-hmm. But you bring your ass back here, you got the law to face up to.
Right.
Ain't no separating what a crime from an artist.
That's
a
true.
lot of people want to like pretend like, oh, this artist is so great that nothing happened. They do this. That's what bugs me about people. Mm-hmm. People become so, and it's all types.
Right.
People become so impassioned with these. With famous people of any kind, that they come out and they start defending them. Right. It's like, fuck that. They committed a crime.
Yeah. No, and a lot of actors are guilty of that too. A lot of actors are like flying over to be in his film. I mean, for crying out loud.
Yeah.
And I guess it is a moral issue, and I don't know. I don't know how desperate you have to be to actually want to be in this guy's movie.
Well, a lot of people say that about Woody Allen, man. Woody Allen say now the problem with Woody Allen, it's just a weird situation. He left Mia Farrow to be with his Sung Yi, whatever, to be with his
adopted daughter.
His adopted daughter.
Yeah.
Now, there's no law against that.
Right.
A lot of people speculate like what was happening in that relationship when she was younger and he was there. Right. It's weird, but he didn't break the law.
Right.
All right. I don't fully respect his decision.
No.
But
it's creepy.
It's creepy, but he didn't break any laws.
I'm sure he helped raise that kid. I mean, at some point.
It's weird. It's fucking weird.
You had to play daddy to her.
But he didn't break the law.
Yeah, right.
Okay, he didn't hit the girl.
Right.
Now you got this shit with Chris Brown here. First of all, this is what bugs me. Chris Brown I have a feeling he's gonna bounce back from this because people.
I fucking hope to God not. I don't know how a guy like this can bounce back. I mean, for all the shit that Christian Bale got, I don't know how a guy who actually.
Well, if Rihanna's getting back with him and she's on his side and everything,
which is fucking awful because that says a lot. I mean that puts out the wrong message to a lot of girls that fucking idolize her. And it makes it seem like it's okay to beat the shit out of your girlfriend or boyfriend regardless of who's getting beat. It makes it seem like it's not a big deal.
The second thing here is that everybody wants to make a big deal now that Rihanna is getting beat down. And everybody wants to come to her defense, and everybody wants to champion women getting beat. Women get beat every fucking day.
Right.
And all of a sudden it's a big deal now that Rihanna. You get a high-profile actress or singer that gets beat down.
Well, the thing is
these
people are in really big positions that the standard person isn't, and at the same time,
it gets a lot of attention.
We are focused. Yeah, we're all focused on what they're doing,
and
they're out there to see. So it's hard not to.
But keep in mind when I say
2 cents,
when I say women get beat every day, I'm not saying like don't look at this because people get beat every day. I'm saying, what about those people those everyday people who are getting beat down? Yeah. All of a sudden, it's a big deal when a star gets beat down.
Right.
But every day, women are having to flee man because they have no choice. And they go back to this man because they have nowhere to go.
The problem with that scenario, just like this whole Rihanna thing, is that the girls who are getting the shit beaten out of them are always running back to the guy.
But there's a difference between Rihanna and some woman who has nowhere else to go.
There's a big difference. But a lot of the stories you hear are these girls who just. They get their ass beaten and then they go back, and then it doesn't become a big story until they get killed.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Right, okay.
And there's nowhere else for them to turn. There's no help for them. They even get turned away from police. And I'm like, hopefully if anything comes out of this, Mm-hmm. It would be that people would pay attention to spousal abuse. Mm-hmm. And cause I heard a very disturbing thing. A lot of women who are, and this is why I've always understood why women complain against certain images and whatnot. Right. For example, everybody thought I was crazy for complaining about Hustle and Flow.